We move on to AFC North team needs. Fun division.
I'm really excited for this one. A lot of defensive needs.
Yeah, top of last year's division was the Bengals. This is a team where they really...
They're complete.
The only holes that they had last year happened because of injury, season-ending injury. Your Geno Atkins, Leon Hall. However, I think that cornerback is a real need for them.
Getting older.
Terrence Newman played really well, but he turns 36 in September, I think. Leon Hall has torn both of his Achilles heels over the last couple of years. Talented player.
Yeah, and they took Drake Kirkpatrick a couple of years ago in the first round, but still, corner's still a need.
And then defensive end, if Michael Johnson ends up leaving in free agency, they could use a new defensive end opposite Carlos Dunlap.
Never hurts to grab a pass rusher.
And of course, quarterback play is not their strong suit, but you can't just ditch Andy Dalton.
Put a bookmark right at the quarterback position, like, we'll get to that.
It's something that's on the horizon in coming years.
Absolutely. Next, Pittsburgh, a team that was sort of at the top of the North for a long time. With Baltimore, obviously the powers have shifted. What does Pittsburgh need?
They need youth, but by position, safety is the most glaring need. Ryan Clark, Will Allen, free agents. Plus, Ryan Clark, no spring chicken himself.
Right.
And of course, Troy Polamalu, turning 33, set to make $11 million. Do they cut Troy Polamalu?
33 is an old age to rely on so much speed. And he's gotten craftier, but still.
On the defensive line, Ziggy Hood's a free agent. Brett Kiesel, who's anchored that line for so long, turning 36, and a free agent. It's time to restock the defensive line. And then you've got questions at wide receiver after Antonio Brown. Emmanuel Sanders is likely leaving. Is Marcus Wheaton ready to step up? Maybe they need to. And
Pittsburgh needs more than just that small, fast guy that goes deep.
Yeah.
They need a more versatile guy.
How about a left tackle, too?
That'd be helpful.
Sure.
That'd keep them standing up. Next, Baltimore.
Oh, how about the offensive line?
They need work, and they're losing.
This is a team that averaged a league worst 3.1 yards per carry. Gave up 48 sacks. That's fourth worst in the NFL. And Michael Oher and Eugene Monroe could be leaving in free agency.
Bookending,
they still haven't found a center to replace Matt Burke, who retired a year ago.
Right.
They need to get better on the offensive line.
Especially when they're paying Joe Flacco billions of
dollars.
Yeah.
Wide receiver. They still haven't replaced Anquan Bolden, who left more than a year ago now. Jacoby Jones is a free agent. Brandon Stokely's retired. The fact that we're even talking about replacing Brandon Stokely.
What will they do?
They need a wide receiver.
Yes, and Torrey Smith is great, but he's that big play, speed guy going deep. And finally, we have Cleveland, a team that doesn't need as much as maybe the record indicates.
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to cut and paste something from the last 15 drafts.
Do it.
They need a quarterback. Still.
You're not all in on Brian Hoyer?
No.
Not quite. Okay.
No. And how about, I think probably this isn't a first-round need, but they need a running back.
Yes, they
Willis
do.
McGahee, free agent, old, 2.7 yards per carry.
Yeah.
Who's your man, Chris Ogbonnaya?
No. They need talent there, and obviously don't make it top 5 talent. I think we've learned our Trent Richardson lesson.
And like a lot of teams, they need some help on the offensive line, especially the interior guard center around there.
For that unnamed running back that they need to draft. All right, that is the AFC North. Those are the team needs. That is Matt. He is our NFL guy.
Dan watches college football.
This is true. This has been Future Consideration. We will see you next week. Aww.